We have number 1 here, Martha, number 2, Lazarus, and number 3, Mary. Okay, we have here Martha, Mary, sorry guys, and Lazarus. Martha, Lazarus, and Mary. These 3 actually are put together to show the kind of a functioning in the church life. There should be this kind of functioning in the church life, a 3-way functioning. The first one is of Martha. What was Martha's function? Martha's function was to serve. And oftentimes we kind of look down on Martha. You know, Mary was loving the Lord, but Martha was out serving. She wasn't in the important part. But don't despise Martha. There's a place for Martha. We need many Marthas, actually. The chairs are seated here because of Marthas. We get food because of Marthas. We get outlines because of Marthas. All kinds of serving practically are needed. And I'm reminded in Matthew and I believe Mark, it talks about how the Lord, when he fed the 5,000, he had the disciples arrange them in groups of 50s and 100s. The principle here is that the Lord made some kind of practical arrangement so that he could dispense food. The reason why we have the chairs set up like this is for what? We have a good practical arrangement that we can receive the dispensing of life. So there needs to be a lot of practical service and a lot of practical arrangements. But don't stop there. It should result in the ministry of life. So we need Martha. Okay, now Lazarus. What was Lazarus doing there? He wasn't doing anything. He just sat there. It says he reclined at table, right? That's his whole job, was to recline there as a testimony and a sign that he enjoys the Lord's resurrection life. So there needs to be even more than the practical service. There should be in the church life, all of us testifying that the Lord has come to us as the resurrection life. And this should be a ministry in the church life. We need to have the practical arrangements and the practical service for sure. We need it. Don't despise it. But even more, we need the ministry of the resurrection life and the testifying of the resurrection life through Lazarus. And then finally we have Mary here. And Mary here, what was she doing? She was loving the Lord. And she was pouring out her best. So we need these 3 functions here. Martha, Lazarus, and Mary. Now you may think, well, I'm a Lazarus. I'm more of a practical guy. Or you might think, well, I'm not a practical guy. Hallelujah, the Lord came and raised me from the dead. Leave me alone. Don't try to give me chores. Or you might be Mary. I just love the Lord. Those guys, practical service, sitting around testifying, I'm here at the Lord's feet. I love the Lord. I'm pouring out my best upon him. We need that for sure, and that should be actually the outstanding characteristic. Loving the Lord and pouring out our best upon him. But these are not 3 different persons. It's like a triangle. I think you have to go. Okay, here's a triangle. Okay, so we are actually, all of us should have the name Martha, Lazarus, Mary. All of us should be practically serving. All of us should be testifying of the Lord's resurrection life, and all of us should be loving the Lord and pouring out our best upon him.